Look at this. Everything's so expensive. This one, I thought these were pumpkins. Natural buff. I know. Here is a final look. Hi everyone, welcome back. Today I'm gonna show you my makeup routine. We are gonna do this makeups routine and kind of tutorial. This is just my daily makeup, but I love it so much I wanted to share it with you guys because it is very natural, but also pretty like full coverage because I always have really bad eye bags, and recently I have been breaking out terribly with stress and it is barely noticeable, so you'll see it in a second. But yeah, let's get started. We are gonna start with skincare. I used to have so many more products for my skincare, and then I ran out, and then whoa, my eye was like twitching. Can y'all see it? It's like pulsating. That's how you know your girl is stressed, okay? That in my face. Oh my gosh. Okay, like genuinely, I am not a person that has pimples often, and if I do, it's like one or two. Like I normally have pretty clear skin. Look at this. Like, this is the worst my skin has ever looked. So school's really dragging me through the mud. Anyway, I used to have a lot more skincare products, and then I ran out, and then I was like, everything's so expensive, and then I never bought more, so we're just gonna do with what we have. So I start with my moisturizer. You can tell she's pretty used up. She's on her last life, but it still comes out. I have a backup in case this one runs out, but like, I'm not a girl that wastes. So I use the e.l.f. Holy Hydration Daily Moisturizer for my face. Look at that. A good amount. And it still has more. Also, guys, ignore that I'm having a bad hair day. I tried the curly like bowl method, and I don't think I did it right because it's frizzed up like crazy. I can't even tell you. So I tried to finger like coil it a little this morning with some water. I mean, it's still morning, but like earlier. And I barely did anything. It just looks so bad. I'm over it. I can't anymore. My luck is just bad. I used to use the Ordinary hyaluronic acid, I think, and then the coffee one for my eye bags because bro. But yeah, I never bought those again. So it's just that moisturizer and then sunscreen. I don't know the difference between like makeup sunscreen and like normal sunscreen, and maybe there isn't and I'm just stupid, but I've had this that's just a regular sunscreen and it says face, so that's what I use. But hey, as long as I don't have a million wrinkles by the time I'm 60, I'm chilling. 50? I don't even know when you start getting wrinkles. I should probably know that. So glowy. Yes. Okay, now we're gonna use literally the last life of my e.l.f. primer. It looks like nothing's in there, but there is. Everything's running out, you guys. I literally have to buy more makeup. I'm not even kidding with you. What if I just cut this open? And this economy, throwing this away. Crazy. Honestly, I don't even know how to apply this. I barely ever use primer, and I probably should use it more often than not. If I look stupid, I'm sorry. I read somewhere that this is how you're supposed to like spread it, but maybe they were just lying to me. It's supposed to be somewhat sticky. I think it's good. Okay, now we're gonna go in with my concealer. I use the Maybelline Fit Me concealer in the shade Light. For right now though, I'm just gonna go over all my little like pimples, and then I'm gonna leave it there for a sec. Hopefully it'll cover them up a little better because I'm not dealing with this today. Now that all my pimples are covered up, I'm just gonna let it sit for about like, I don't know, 5 to 10 minutes, and then we're gonna do the rest. Okay, it's been a few minutes. I just take the time to kind of clean up my eyebrows a bit, like tweeze them. I actually don't even know if I was supposed to wait because I don't know if primer has a time limit. Maybe I sound stupid, so we're just gonna move on. Oh, sorry guys. I have allergies because the weather keeps changing and it's making me so mad. I'm just gonna like lightly tap the concealer area before I put on foundation. Now I'm gonna go in with my foundation. I use the e.l.f. Flawless Satin Foundation. Now, right now my shade is vanilla, but when it's closer to the summer, it's sand, and I'm running out of vanilla, so now I'm using vanilla and sand together. I'm telling you guys, I need to buy more makeup, but spring break mine is almost here. It's in like 2 weeks, and when that happens, I'm gonna go to Austin. So when I do go, I'm probably gonna buy makeup, because here they like, I buy my makeup in H-E-B, guys, for the most part. I think my only thing that's not like drugstore makeup, I guess, is my blush, but most of my makeup is literally e.l.f. products. So they don't have that here. They only have like Sephora, but like there's no e.l.f. in there. See, like, look at the shade on my face and then look at this. Now you might say, Valeria, that looks like a perfect shade match, but trust this. I mean, I know this one's too light, but like this one's okay. Like, you see, like, I was gonna be like, wait, maybe I'm crazy, but like, you see how it's so much darker than like, oh, I just can't ever get the actual like perfect match. Okay, so maybe if I mix these, it actually is like my best option. That's definitely way more than I usually do, but whatever. Okay, now brush. Just to kind of spread it out somewhat evenly and mix up those two shades. Look at that. Does it look like my shade, you guys? I think so. Now we just go in with my beauty blender to actually make it even. Now I'm going to go in with my concealer again, and we are going to go right under my eye bags and over some like fatter pimples. Now with the pimples, I'm going to just kind of try and blend it with my finger, and then for my eyes, I'll use my beauty blender. Okay, there we go. All blended. See, I love these products because for me, it doesn't feel that heavy. Like, it still feels pretty light, but like it looks like still pretty natural. It doesn't look like piled on my face. So now it's giving like glowy, perfect skin, even though you saw what it was like earlier. Okay, now we're gonna go in with my blush. I use the Rare Beauty blush in the shade Grateful. And as probably most of you know, a little goes a long way, but I also put like a good amount of products on my face, so I normally do like 1.5 dots. Like that, and we're gonna blend it out. I go upwards a bit, and I try and kind of pat it rather than like drag it, you know. I do like this. I know it kind of looks like a bit much. Actually, not really. Maybe I'm lying. I do it like a little bit over because it kind of fades with my powder. So now we're gonna use my powder. I use this one, Airspun Loose Face Powder. For the longest time, you guys, I thought these were pumpkins. And I thought, since the lid was orange, that it was like pumpkin spice scented or something. I don't know what was going on through my head. They're not pumpkins. They're those like cotton balls you fluff your body with after you shower, I think. Oh my goodness. I made a mess. I just use this for my whole face because I find that if I don't, my makeup literally fades in like 5 minutes. I'm not even kidding. Now I go in with the Maybelline Fit Me powder. Look at how ran through she is. Yeah, I'm also running out of this. I use it in the shade Natural Buff. I use this one, this pressed powder, for my under eyes. Well, my eyes in general. Because I get really oily, and especially my eyes. I don't know why. And then this little area right here and on top of my pimples. That's done. You see how now it looks like a little bit less glossy? I'm very matte-esque to set everything in. Okay, now I go in with my e.l.f. brow gel. I don't know what the shade is because the sticker came off, but it's the tinted gel. Normally my eyebrows are a little darker than this because I dye them, but I forgot, and I literally just kind of style them, I guess. I just brush them and then that's it. I don't go in with pencil or anything. Ooh, look at them. Yes, nice eyebrows. We're almost done. Okay, now we're gonna go in with our curling wand. I don't know what this is called. Eyelash curler. And then mascara. This is my favorite eyelash curler ever. It curls them so well, and it broke, but I'm still using it. I don't care. It's like this, but then if I squish it, it doesn't go back anymore. So I have to manually do it now. It's not automatic. I don't know what happened. It kind of broke, and some metal thing popped out, and then I never found it, and it's just broken. So I also have to buy a new one of these, but it's just so good. It's just so good. I got it on Amazon. I can put the link in the description because I don't know what it was called, but that's where I got it, and it's literally so amazing. I normally curl the very tips of my eyelashes and then kind of around the middle and kind of horizontal, and then the ends, but I curl up, not the ends, the root. Look at how much that's doing. And then I just do one last like at the root but downwards. Look at that. The difference, yeah, crazy. Okay, now they're curled. So I'm gonna go in with my mascara. I use the e.l.f. lash extender one with the little blue cap. Again, told you guys, most of the products I use are literally e.l.f. So, and they all look so good and they feel so good. So I literally love e.l.f. Affordable, hello. Okay, I normally have my eye closed and I will just kind of move it side to side, going from the root, I guess, but not super close to it, up to my ends. And then I go I hold them on like this to my eye, and I go kind of side to side like that to kind of really coat my eyelashes in it. And then I do the side to side horizontal again to try and separate them. So it ends up looking something like that. I know. I don't think it looks too clumpy, but y'all let me know. Anyway, then I do the same thing on this side. And then of course, we can't forget the bottom lashes. I just do a light coat on the bottom. Lovely. Okay, and then I use the e.l.f. tinted, I don't know what it is. Just a tinted lip stain in the shade Spicy Sienna. Also running out of this low-key. And that's that for the lips. Sometimes I'll do a lip gloss, but I feel like this one just seems a little bit more natural, especially when it fades a tiny bit. Now, we are going to set our face. I use the Milani Make It Last Original. So, gorgeous. And that brings a little bit of glow back, so it looks a little natural. And that is it, you guys. Let's take these out. Here is a final look. I told you guys I was having a bad hair day. But yeah, that's my makeup. I think it looks pretty natural. We covered pretty much all of my pimples, so they're barely noticeable. we have that kind of skin glow. And yeah, so that's my daily makeup, and it's why I love it so much. It feels like still my face, and it still feels really light and pretty, but it's like I can feel confident in it and not feel like all of my eye bags and pimples are showing. I hope you guys enjoyed and that you might try it out yourself, or at least some products. And I will see you guys super soon. Love you. Bye.